Good morning, everybody. It's Martha again, and today I'm going to give you some tips on how to get a quick makeup application to get you out the door on a very busy morning or when you've overslept or something and you don't have time for a full foundation or a full makeup look. Some days are just really hectic and we get up late and we don't have time to get everything going that we want to do, but you still want to have a little bit of a pulled together look. Now, one thing I do, especially on Saturday nights, the next morning is Sunday, it's church, and some Sunday mornings are really hectic trying to get together and get going. So Saturday night, I plan what I'm going to wear and my accessories, but I also plan my makeup, and I pull out the makeup I'm going to use and put it in a little box or a basket, and it's right there in the bathroom ready for me to grab and go in the morning. I also include the brushes and any tools I'm going to use. That way I don't have to dig through my makeup looking for the right lipstick or the right brush and waste time that way. I have everything right there at my fingertips. So that's something you might want to consider, is have everything ready to go the next day so you don't have to go digging around looking for the right thing. Now, to get you out the door in the morning without having to spend all the time on a full makeup application, I hope you can get some information here from these tips. Make sure you always start with a clean, fresh face with some moisturizer on it. If you need a primer, go ahead and get that on. Keep in mind there are some new foundation products that have the primer and the concealer built in. One of those products is the new Milani foundation. I can't remember what it's called exactly, but it comes in a bottle, and you can find it wherever Milani is sold, like CVS or Walmart. And it has your concealer and your primer built in. So you would go ahead and apply that like you would any other foundation. If you don't need a full coverage foundation, you might want to think about a tinted moisturizer or a BB cream. They will not give you much coverage, but they will even out the skin tone. And then you might want to follow up with a little bit of powder to kind of help set it. Otherwise, go ahead and use your foundation if you're needing that full coverage. For today, just for the information, I grabbed a Revlon New Complexion. It is a cream to powder foundation. A cream to powder foundation or a regular powder foundation will help you be able to get that makeup set without having to use extra powder. So that may be something you might want to keep in mind. NYX and Milani also have really good powder foundations, so you might want to think about that. If you need a color corrector or a concealer, just grab it and dab it on the places that you need to conceal and get that blended out. Make sure when you use your foundation or your moisturizer or BB cream to blend it all out to the hairline and down into your neck so you don't have that telltale line again, like I say every time. If you do need to set your concealer or color corrector with a little powder, just dab it onto that area alone, and then you're good to go with that. Now, you will need a little bit of color on your cheeks and around your face, so you might want to get a light shade of a bronzer, like this Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer. It is in the color Reserve Your Cabana. I got this one because it is very light. In fact, it's just pretty much, a skin tone for me. But it works really good, and you can sweep it onto your cheeks and around down your sides of your chin, your face, and around your temples. Or you can use this your regular blush. Just give it a sweep across those cheekbones, starting with the apples and sweep up. Kind of blend it in just to give yourself a little color. You can also take that blush and just kind of go to the temples and down around the face just to kind of give yourself a little bit of a glow. If you want a little eye color, a little eyeshadow, just grab a nudes palette and find one that matches your skin tone and just sweep it right over that eye. You could even use this lighter shade of a bronzer to kind of just give your eyelids a little bit of coverage so they don't look like a different color than the rest of your face. Now, for a quick look, you really don't need an eyeliner. You can skip that. If you need to groom your brows or put a little color in those brows, just take a couple seconds to do that. Skip the eyeliner, skip the eyeshadow, and go straight for your mascara to kind of define those lashes and give your eyes a little bit of a pop there so you do look finished and complete. And grab a tinted moisturizer or a lip balm, a tinted lip balm, or a gloss, or just a light coverage of lip color. sweep it on, throw it in your bag, and you're good to go. Really quick, really easy. You don't need a lot of products for this, just a few of them. Like your foundation or BB cream or tinted moisturizer. If you need a concealer or a color corrector, if you need a powder, get those out. Then a color for your face, such as a light bronzer or a light, nice blush, like this Maybelline Master Highlight Blush is actually a highlighter and a blush in one. You just sweep it on. Some mascara for your eyes, some color for your lips or a gloss, and you're good to go. Alright everybody, I hope you learned a couple things here from this little video on a quick out the door makeup application. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. Remember, Jesus loves you and I do too. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. Bye bye.